I do believe Uncle Trav would do this. I think Uncle Trav wouldn't think twice.
Hold on to your coffee because the celeb chaos and sports stunts here are next level. First up, Kylie Kelce spilled the tea on her brother-in-law Travis. Next, Taylor Swift is all about slowing things down with Travis, keeping their whirlwind romance from spinning out under the paparazzi spotlight. Meanwhile, Selena Gomez and Blanco's fresh wedding photos gave fans a sweet peek at Taylor stealing a quiet, heartfelt moment with her bestie. And then, Nigel Barker also dropped a behind-the-scenes nugget about working with Taylor. Moving on, Travis Kelce flexed in a nearly $15K designer look before setting a new Chiefs touchdown record. And finally, Lionel Messi posted a stadium snap so viral, it's nearly giving Taylor's engagement post a run for its money. Uncle Trav is that uncle, the emergency contact who shows up faster than a pizza delivery and absolutely does not ask questions. And honestly, Kylie sets the stage perfectly. She kicks things off talking about that viral moment where a kid phoned his aunt to sign a terrible test because he was terrified of showing it to his mom. Kylie hears that story and basically goes, yeah, that tracks, because she used to be that aunt too.
My son calling my sister to see if she would sign a paper with a bad grade. Or as she said, yup. That, outstanding.
Now with 4 daughters of her own, Wyatt running the show at 6, Elliot at 4 plotting mayhem, Bennett at 2 causing chaos just by breathing, and baby Finley chilling at 7 months, Kylie makes it clear her kids have options. And option number 1? Uncle Trav. According to insiders, she's convinced he wouldn't even blink before helping the girls pull off a school day cover-up. Distance might be an issue, but she jokes that by the time the girls need forged test signatures, virtual signing will be a thing. And if it is, she insists Travis will be tapping that screen like he's signing a fan poster.
I do believe Uncle Trav would do this. I think Uncle Trav wouldn't think twice. It would be difficult to get it to him, but by then there might be like virtual signature for these test situations. And if that is the case, Uncle Trav, I guarantee you, will sign it to send back to school.
Kylie even breaks down the mechanics of Aunt Uncle Mischief like she's teaching a master class. Will she sign the test? Absolutely. How fast? Faster than the kid can say, please don't tell dad. Priority level? Higher than laundry, dishes, and her own bedtime. And parents finding out? Oh, that's a firm no. She's playing full secret agent mode, denies everything, knows nothing, wasn't even near her phone, thank you very much.
If they called me to sign a test, I'd be like, drop a pen, give me 10 minutes. And that's 10 minutes to get to you, not 10 minutes until I leave my house. No questions asked.
And speaking of people who definitely need a chill pill when life gets loud, Taylor Swift is trying to slow Travis Kelce down before he accidentally sprints straight out of their own relationship. Because while Uncle Trav can sneak around like a ninja for Kylie's kids, the man cannot, for the life of him, sneak past a single camera without breaking into an escape trot. Lately, the two have been spotted everywhere, restaurants, sidewalks, probably even parking lots with bad lighting, and every time the paparazzi show up like they've got a GPS tracker glued to their souls. And honestly, Taylor handles it like she's strolling through a grocery store. Meanwhile, Travis acts like someone yelled, last call, and he's late for the bar. At their latest dinner, insiders say the vibe difference was wild. Travis shot down the steps of the restaurant like he was racing for a touchdown, practically sliding into the car. Taylor? She floated out behind him like she was walking a red carpet made of clouds. Travis kept glancing back at her with that look people get when someone else walks way too slowly at the airport. The polite but panicking, can we move please energy. At one point, he even gave her a little tug to speed things up, hoping to cut the flashbulb frenzy short. Didn't work. Taylor kept that smooth, unbothered pace, casually reminding everyone she's been dealing with cameras since flip phones existed.
Hey Taylor. Hey Taylor. 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 Thank you.
Fans instantly turned their mismatch into a whole personality study. On one side, Travis, the man who bolts from paparazzi like they're trying to tackle him. On the other, Taylor, who treats the chaos like background music. She's very intentionally slowing things down, not just the walking, but the whole vibe, because the pressure around them is loud, and she'd rather they move on their terms than the internet's. And while everyone's busy dissecting their fast versus slow couple energy, the universe decides to toss in a whole new plot twist featuring Taylor's bestie Selena Gomez, because apparently this friend group never lets the internet breathe for even 20 minutes. So here comes Blanco, casually dropping fresh wedding photos like it's a surprise album. He posts a whole carousel of never-before-seen shots, and insiders say fans practically short-circuited when they hit slide 3. Right there, tucked between romantic partners, was a sweet candid of Selena and Taylor holding hands during the ceremony, Selena glowing in her lace Ralph Lauren gown, and Taylor looking like she teleported straight out of a fairy tale to be the emotional support bestie every bride deserves. It's wild because Selena already shared a few pics months ago, but clearly she saved the cutest ones for last. That's best friend tax. She even wrote back then that she was beyond grateful to have Taylor by her side almost 2 decades after their teenage chaos era. And honestly, that tracks. 2 besties surviving 2008 fashion together deserve a Lifetime Achievement Award. Benny's new photos just take fans deeper into the day. Romantic shots, goofy moments, and that one little Taylor-Selena handhold that feels like the friendship equivalent of an Oscar-winning scene. Insiders say people melted instantly, calling it the softest wedding cameo of the decade. And speaking of Taylor casually stealing every scene she steps into, Nigel Barker dropped some behind-the-scenes gold about working with her back in the early days when the Swiftie phenomenon was just starting to flex. Apparently he was doing his usual photographer hustle, campaign shoots, Sony projects, the whole corporate meets glam life, when Taylor showed up with that let's turn this into something epic energy that insiders now recognize as pure Swift power. What started as a couple of planned shoots quickly morphed into a full-on creative explosion. Nigel jokes that they looked at each other mid-chaos and thought, yeah, we've got a book here, because honestly, capturing Taylor in 50 different moods, angles, and mini-stories in one day felt like cheating reality. The result? A 60-page photo book titled 8 Hours Taylor Swift, limited to 10,000 copies, that sold out before it even officially hit shelves because classic Taylor. Barker remembers the moment he realized the Swifties weren't just a fan club, they were a force of nature. One day you're handing out Sony cameras, the next day you're watching an army of fans snap up every copy before the ink is dry. It was the dawn of Swifties, and everyone involved immediately understood Taylor didn't just make music, she made movements. Barker also made it clear that working with her wasn't just fun, it was next-level professionalism. He describes it like a dream sequence. Every shot, every pose, every short film clip captured in that one day felt like cinematic magic. She moved from casual street style to Hollywood glam to full performer chic like it was nothing, and you could barely put the camera down because every frame screamed iconic. The book even had signed copies auctioned off for charity, proving she could slay hearts and do good at the same time. And while Taylor's mastery of stealing every scene continues, Travis is proving he can turn literally any entrance into a headline, this time with fashion so loud it could probably call its own plays. For the Chiefs-Bronco showdown, Kelce didn't just roll up to Empower Field, he arrived looking like he'd walked straight out of a runway show into a stadium tunnel. Sources say the man went full buttoned-up mode in a Studio Nicholson suit that could make accountants weep. Blazer nearly $1,000, matching pinstripe pants, and layered chains adding just the right amount of I'm here to break records and hearts. Oh, and let's not forget the silver watch, the Bottega Veneta loafers, and a Louis Vuitton luggage combo that screams I travel like I score touchdowns. Even the sunglasses were a statement, crystal and palladium, because subtlety is for other people. Then, of course, he swapped the couture for cleats and pads faster than you can say touchdown, proving that, yes, Travis Kelce can absolutely suit up and set franchise records in the same day. During the game, he snagged a 21-yard pass from Mahomes to become the Chiefs' all-time leading touchdown scorer, finally surpassing Priest Holmes' 2005 record. It was a milestone moment, though Travis himself seemed like he was more focused on the play than the flash, reportedly brushing off post-game interviews like he had somewhere cooler to be. And while the Chiefs ended up losing 22-19, Kelce still finished with 9 receptions and 91 yards, basically serving fashion icon and football legend in one game. Fans and insiders couldn't stop talking about how he seamlessly straddled 2 worlds, NFL powerhouse by night, nearly $15K designer dandy by pregame entrance. And while Travis was flexing fashion and touchdowns like it was a 2-for-1 deal, the internet quietly shifted its gaze from NFL tunnels to soccer stadiums, because apparently the universe needed another GOAT flex. Enter Lionel Messi, strolling back into Camp Nou like he owns the place, which, let's be honest, he kinda does, and posting a single pic that instantly became a global flex. Insiders say the photo wasn't just a return moment, it was a statement. Yeah, I still run this game, social media included. Within 7 days, the post racked up 31.3 million likes, edging dangerously close to Taylor Swift's engagement flex with Travis, proving once again that you can dominate your sport and still crush the gram game. Fans immediately went wild, comparing Messi's calm, collected style to Swifties' high-energy, spreadsheet-level obsession with engagement likes. Some followers poked fun at the Swifties, teasing them for thinking they could defend the 37 million like territory, while others straight up admitted, yo, this guy's a living highlight reel. One viral caption even called out the Taylor Swift fan army for underestimating a man whose every move is basically a cinematic event in cleats. Social media became a full-on debate hall, with Messi fans dropping one-liners about GOAT status, influence, and sheer global reach. A few tried to play peacemaker, reminding everyone that Swift and Messi aren't actually beefing, just two icons owning very different universes. The reactions weren't subtle. People were gasping, laughing, and posting memes faster than Travis can swap his Louis Vuitton for pads. One fan even suggested a crossover. Imagine Messi at a Chiefs game with Taylor cheering him on. Instant viral. The hype, the numbers, the sheer how is this real energy made it clear the bar for social media domination just got messied. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.